This is a story of a company in Texas with a wire arc thermal spray application. They switched to CAMFILL after we helped them realize that they were dealing with undersized equipment. I had just completed a demo for another customer with our mobile Gold Series dust collector module. When I was leaving, I noticed an issue with the dust collector at a facility across the street. The unit was bypassing some dust out of the fan. I stopped in to make sure they were aware of this issue. They were not. As the maintenance manager and I walked around the side of the building to take a look, he told me he had just installed the 16 filter cartridge collector less than a month earlier. He already knew they were having problems with the suction and with too much hazardous smoke in their shop. And now, this new issue. All of these problems were causing production downtime, and he was worried it could cause additional issues with fines from TCEQ. When he noticed my trailer, he asked about the dust collector I was towing. So I told him, hey, let's go take a look. He was impressed with the modular construction, the build, the quality of the Gold Series. He was also impressed with our vertical cartridge filter design and how easy they are to change out. I think that's when he first considered to make the switch to CAMFILL. He asked if I'd take a look at the existing dust collector they have on site and see if I had any suggestions. I explained that I typically start by looking at his process. Once in the shop, I immediately noticed the smell, the smoke, and haze up in the ceiling of their building. Without even looking at their dust collector, I could tell that the ductwork size and the hood design were not sized right for this application. I wrote down his equipment and floor plan dimensions of the shop and offered to provide a quote, but he wanted to give the vendor another opportunity to fix the issue. The manufacturer had doubled the size of the collector and changed the hood, but the filters weren't even lasting a week. Because the other vendor was out of ideas and wouldn't guarantee the next solution would actually fix the issue, he asked us to do a complete redesign of the ductwork, the dust collector, and the hooding. We delivered a quote within a week for a Gold Series GS72 collector. He asked how fast we could deliver this new system and if we would guarantee its performance. We delivered it within 6 weeks with a guarantee the filters would last at least a year. Though he was impressed with the install, the startup, the training, the overall aesthetics of the equipment, he said to me, only time will tell if this actually works. After 4 years, he called me and said, well, I think it's about time for a new set of filters, and they lasted a lot longer than your guarantee. I'm pretty sure he was glad he made the switch.